Hey guys, how you doing? So here we have the Amazfit T-Rex 3 and the Huawei Watch GT5 Pro, and today we will compare these two sport watches. We will check out the battery life, what features they have, health, fitness and GPS tracking, and I guess let's start with the specs, the price and the design. Alright, as for the price, the Amazfit T-Rex 3 is available in one color and in one size, and this is the black version, and this will cost you 299 euros. The Huawei Watch GT5 Pro has a few more options to offer. There's a 46 and a 42mm version. You can get it with a silicone strap, titanium alloy or a full titanium body, and there are also lots of different colors. You can get this one in black. The smaller one is available in white, ceramic white and also in black. And for the sake of this video, we will stick to the 46mm black version, and this one comes in at a price of 380 euros. So it's basically 30% more than what you have to pay for the T-Rex 3. So what do you get for that extra 80 euros? The Huawei Watch GT5 Pro compared to the Amazfit T-Rex 3 is a bit lighter with just 53 grams instead of 69 grams, which we have on the Amazfit T-Rex 3, but still both aren't light at all. 53 grams is still a bit of weight to carry around on your wrist. The GT5 Pro has a 46.3mm steel body with titanium alloy and has a 1.43-inch Almond Touch display, plus you have an always on display mode. This watch runs on Android as well as on iOS smartphones, but some features only work in combination with an Honor or a Huawei phone, for example the Celia voice assistant. This watch has a 22mm fluoroelastomer strap, which are soft on the backside and a bit rougher on the top, and you can swap these bands pretty easy since you have a button on the backside that releases the band. The Huawei watch is water resistant up to 5 ATM, IP69K certified, and you can dive with it up to a depth of 40 meters. So as for the design, the Huawei Watch GT5 Pro has an octagon shaped bezel and two physical buttons. You can rotate the upper crown to scroll through your messages in sport mode, and the lower one opens up your workouts by default, but you can connect this one to any other app that you have on your smartwatch. The Amazfit T-Rex 3 is a chunky smartwatch with a 48.5mm stainless steel plastic case. It has a 1.5-inch AMOLED display protected by Gorilla Glass, plus it is water resistant up to 10 ATM, which is really a lot, and you can dive with it up to a depth of 45 meters, which is a bit more than on the GT5 Pro. On each corner of the watch you will find a button. The ones on the left side are for scrolling up and down, bottom right will take you to your app menu, and upper right will open up your workouts, but the up, down and the SEL button can be customized in the settings. So by long pressing the up and down button you will open up some of your apps that you have on your watch. Now, as for the strap, this one isn't as flexible and as soft as the one that we have on the Huawei watch, plus it's not that easy to remove. You have some special tools with the T-Rex 3 and you can unscrew some of the screws on the backside and then you can replace the strap. Now as for last, you need to know that this watch is compatible with Android and iOS smartphones, but some features only work in combination with an iOS and some only work with an Android smartphone. For example, the remote camera shutter or the call back feature when you get a message. So let's get over to the battery life, and you first need to know that both watches are great. The Huawei Watch GT5 Pro lasts about 9 days on normal usage without the AOD mode and 5 days with the always on display mode enabled, which is actually pretty long. But the Amazfit T-Rex 3 is a bit better with a battery life of up to 27 days on normal usage without the AOD mode, and if you enable this feature you will still get up to 13 days, which is just insane. By the way, even if you have the GPS running 24/7, it will still last up to 42 hours in the high accuracy mode and 72 hours with the power saving mode. Just charging these two watches isn't really fast. It takes up to 3 hours to fully charge the Amazfit watch and up to 1 hour to fully charge the GT5 Pro. Next we get to some of the smart features, and even though we have two sport watches, both still have a microphone. The Huawei Watch GT5 Pro and the T-Rex 3 have a voice assistant, even though you need an Honor or a Huawei phone for the GT5 Pro to work, and all phones work with the T-Rex. Celia is definitely a bit better with more commands and faster replies, but with the AI assistant on the T-Rex you can control your whole smartwatch and start workouts, you can reply to messages, you can change the watch face and a few more things. But only on the Huawei watch you have a phone feature, as this one has a speaker. You can start calls from your wrist or answer and decline incoming calls, but you need to add your contacts in the Health app first if you want to call someone. Both have super mini watch face by default and in the watch face store, and you can also customize those watch faces. On the Amazfit you are very limited and can only customize some of the watch faces, and on the ones that you can only do 1 or 2 metrics. The GT5 Pro is a lot better with different colors that you can choose, more complications and even more styles. Both watches have an app store, even though both aren't the best. You cannot compare them to the likes of a Google or an Apple store. You got some other small features like you got a barometer, stopwatch, timer, weather app, And on both watches, you can also control your music on your smartphone, and you can also download some music tracks, but it's definitely not as easy as you have no Spotify or Apple Music on these watches. Some features that you only get on the T-Rex 3 is the night display. There are 3 different colors, red, orange, and green, and you can manually turn this feature on, or you can schedule it for a time. This feature is pretty good at nighttime since you can read your display a lot better with those poppy colors. Something I have also never seen on a smartwatch is that you can also change the color style of your watch. It is set to vivid by default with some more poppy colors, or you can go with a more natural style if you want to. The Huawei Watch GT5 Pro has NFC. You can reply to messages in different ways, which you cannot do on a Amazfit watch, and you can also customize your tiles as well. So for example, on your health metrics tile, you can swap off the health metrics for another one, or on your smart features tile, you can add some other smart features, and I would love to see those features on more smartwatches. When it comes to the health tracking, both watches aren't too bad. Both have an accurate heart rate tracker that works all day and all night, plus you can get some high and low heart rate alerts. There's an SpO2 tracker, stress tracker, breathing exercises, and a sleep tracker. I guess both are doing a good job. I didn't notice anything wrong with my sleep time and the time I went to bed and woke up. You get your sleep cycles and a sleep score, respiration rate, SpO2 level over the night, and your heart rate. But on the Amazfit watch, you also have the one-tap measuring, which measures your SpO2 level, stress, heart rate, and the respiration rate at the same time. But on the Huawei watch, you also have an ECG function, the readiness app, which tells you how ready your body is for the day, and you got the arterial stiffness detection. So definitely a lot more features on the Huawei Watch GT5 Pro. As well as we got the fitness and the GPS tracking, and both watches are pretty good when it comes to the built-in GPS, and both watches are at least as good as the new Apple Watch Series 10. If I would give it a ranking, I would probably go first with the GT5 Pro, then with the T-Rex 3, and as well as the Apple Watch 10. The T-Rex 3 has a few more deviations at the beginning of the workout, and it has a few more problems if you are surrounded by taller buildings. It seems that the GT5 Pro can handle those situations a little bit better as the lines are straight and not as shaky. But you have to know that both watches are very accurate as soon as you are in the open field or in the park. Both watches come with a lot of workouts, such you got walking and running. You of course have some diving workouts as well, and all of these workouts are customizable. So you can customize the workout display and change the metrics. There's an auto pause feature. These watches automatically start some of your workouts. But on the T-Rex 3, you also have the cadence assistance and the virtual pacer. There are specific running workouts like run, walk, basic, and other endurance and HIIT running workouts on the GT5 Pro, and also a running form analysis, and on both you can download maps to the watch. Just the T-Rex 3 also have different GPS settings. There is a high accuracy mode, the normal, and the battery saving mode. You have an app to see the tide in different places, storm alerts, height assistant, but therefore you have a golf assistance on the GT5 Pro with a golf course map. And guys, there we have it. Like always, you will find the links to the watches down below in the description. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more tech reviews. And I guess with that one being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.